The Edmonton Oilers are debating on trading away their future, as well as Auston Matthews is on a record setting pace right now. I'll break all this down for you coming up on this episode of Hattrick HQ. But before we get into it, just want to say that 82.3% of you guys watching this aren't subscribed. So if you're looking for a place for daily NHL, daily Leafs content, look no further, go down below, hit that subscribe button, become part of the channel, because we'll be here all season long. Keep me up to date on what's happening around the league. But with that said, let's get right into the first topic of the video today, which is Philip Broberg on the move. And as we take a look at a recent quote from TSN analyst Darren Dreger on Insider Trading about Philip Broberg, he said he wants to be back in the NHL. That's not likely in Edmonton unless there's an injury, so trade seems most likely. Here's an interesting twist. Maybe it's not Broberg for an asset coming back to the Oilers. And he also goes on to say here, maybe Broberg becomes the sweetener so that they can also move Jack Campbell's contract to free up a little bit of cap space. And as we all know, they did sign Jack Campbell to a $5 million AAV contract through the 2026-27 season. So with him underperforming this season, there's been multiple rumors that Jack Campbell has been on the move, looking for a team to maybe take that cap hit, and adding a guy like Philip Broberg in here would really help a team, be able to take this contract on when you're getting such a high value asset back. And unfortunately, if with Philip Broberg's situation, he's only played 27 games 10 games this season, and 43 games the season previous. I mean, an former 8th overall first round draft pick. He's really highly touted prospect. Hasn't really got the opportunity here in Edmonton to showcase his ability since they're so deep down the defensive position. So, I mean, getting him out of Edmonton, getting him into a new organization where he can start to maybe show what he's worth and just show his potential as a first overall round draft pick could really, help this guy out. He really get a chance to play, get into a lineup where he can play every night, show his ability out on the defensive line. I really do think that this guy's a great player. He blocks shots. He lays the body when he's in the lineup. He's not a guy who's going to get you a lot of points, but he's a solid defender, a guy who could maybe run your third pairing on any team here. And I really hope that this guy can find a new home, because I do believe he did request a trade out of Edmonton. So hopefully this guy can find a new home and try to get his career back in order, because obviously he wants to be playing in the NHL. He's a former high round draft pick, and I think he deserves a spot on another roster. But we also see here, they say the trading away Philip Broberg would be admitting a massive mistake for Ken Holland, essentially that he lost a first rounder because of a terrible signing. This would also be a huge risk to Edmonton's long-term future, as Broberg, it could be a promising defenseman, and as I just alluded to, like I said, on another team, Philip Broberg could really show his potential, really show what he's worth to an NHL team. And unfortunately, he hasn't really got that opportunity here in Edmonton. But like they say here, I mean, trading away this guy, it really sucks for Ken Holland, because, I mean, he's a highly touted prospect, but you're going to have to add someone like this in, or a high round draft pick, to get rid of Jack Campbell's contract, because they're not good. A team is not going to take this contract on at $5 million a year over the next, whatever, 3 or 4 years it is, to the 2026-27 season, without getting something in return. And I really do think where we've seen Jack Campbell rumored the most is Montreal. Places like this that are looking for a goaltender, or looking to get rid of a goaltender. So I think Philip Broberg maybe going to Montreal could, reshape his career, and just, get him some greener grass on the other side, I guess you could say. I mean, Montreal is kind of stacked with prospects at the defensive position as well. There is a lot of other teams that are rumored here to be looking for a goaltender. I believe Carolina could be a team that we could see as well. So he could be a great addition to this Carolina defense as well. It'll be really interesting to see what happens with Philip Broberg here. And just as we take it, says this move is a huge risk. However, if the Oilers are in win now mode, they may need to make it happen. And obviously, with this trade, if they get rid of Jack Campbell's salary and add a little bit retained even. They have some cap space to work with where they can bring guys in to help this Oilers team out and just get them going back into the playoff picture here. They are playing decent hockey as of late, so I mean, getting this huge contract off the books would really help them retool their team a little bit just to get them a little bit more offense down throughout the lineup. So it'll be really interesting to see what happens with Philip Broberg here. I want to hear from you guys down in the comment section below. Do you think trading away an 8th overall pick in Philip Broberg is the right decision here, or do you think they should try to go another route? Let me know down below in the comment section. But we're going to get into our second topic of the video today, which is Matthews on a record-setting pace. And as we take a look here, it says, with his current goal-scoring pace, Auston Matthews would end the season with 72 total goals. This would be the first time a player has eclipsed 70 goals in a season since Alexander McGinley did it back in 92-93. And obviously, Auston Matthews has had 25 goals to start the season here. He's on a rapid pace. I mean, he looks like he's scoring maybe 2 a game some nights. Some nights he's not scoring. Some nights he's scoring 2, maybe 3. Multiple hat tricks on the season. He's looking phenomenal to start the year here in Toronto. 37 points through 28 games. Looking like he's going to be back on his 100-point pace here. I think he could definitely hit 100 points for his second time in his career. I really do expect to see him hit 100 points. Hopefully he can stay healthy so we can get to see this happen. I mean, if he could break 70 goals and set this record since, nobody has done it since 92-93, I mean, it would really cement him as the top goal scorer in the NHL if he already isn't cemented as the top goal scorer in the NHL. I really do think this guy has a crazy shot. I mean, he can pick the corner like nobody else in the league. Once he gets in his spot, once he tees one up, you know what's going in the back of the net. I really do hope that we could see him get to continue this pace, so maybe he could break this record. I really do think we will see him hit 60 this year. At minimum, I really do think Auston Matthews, if he stays healthy throughout this season, he could definitely hit 60 goals. I mean, he could definitely be flirting with 70 towards the end of the season, but I really do think we may be on 70 watch come the end of the season if he can stay healthy and all goes well for Auston Matthews, because like I said in this video, he's been playing phenomenal hockey. He's been scoring goals. He's had different line mates at some nights too. So, I mean, he's performing with different players on his line as well on that left wing position. So it's been great to see him just come out and just, prove the haters wrong after having a down year, as some would say, in 40. I don't think 40 goals is a down year in my books, but it'd be nice to see him get back to this maybe 60 goal season performance. But like they say here, they say if Matthews can reach his feet, he would cement himself already as one of the most elite goal scorers in NHL history. To make it to 70 goals, he would need to keep up his current unheard of pace. If there's a player in the NHL currently who could keep up that pace, Matthews is likely the top option. And obviously, I couldn't agree more with what they say here. If there's anybody in the NHL, any goal scorer in the NHL who's going to keep up on this unheard of goal scoring pace, it will be Auston Matthews. He has such a great team around him, and I really do think that he could continue this and potentially be flirting with 70 towards the end of the season. But let me know down in the comment section below, do you think that we're delusional here? Do you think that 70 is asking for a lot? I do think it's asking for a lot, but do you really think that it's something that could happen? Because I really do think that this is something that could happen. I really do think we'll see him hit 60, and maybe he'll be flirting there towards the end of the season. Maybe he'll need 5-6 goals to hit it with 3 games left. I really do think that would be really interesting. It'd be a Matthews goal watch every game. It'd be really fun to see. But but let me know down below. Like I said, what do you think of this? Is it out to lunch? Just let me know. But we're gonna get into everybody's favorite topic here, and that is comment of the day. And the comment of the day today goes to our boy Pat G Mafia, day 1 supporter here on the channel. Shout to you, Pat G. He says Jacob Chikrin for Cowan, Liljegren, and a later pick. You guys should do some World Junior content. Great show, Casey and Mark. Shout out to you, Patchy. Obviously, we love your support down there. Like I said, day one supporter here on the channel. And as for that trade offer, really don't think you get rid of Easton Cowan right now. This guy's on fire. He's one of the most exciting prospects to watch in the NHL going into this World Junior Championship tournament. He's really going to be fun to watch. I think you got to hold on to this guy because I really do think he will be in this Leafs roster. If not next season, maybe the season after, but he's looking phenomenal right now. As for the World Junior content, we are really thinking about doing this. We really want to cover this tournament. We just want to have all your guys' support so we can push this out on the channel. So, like I said, let me know down below if you guys want to see us push more World Junior Championship content. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to go down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 3,000 subscribers, so we'd really appreciate it if you went down and hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoy the NHL, make sure to check this video out that's popping up on your screen right now. But I've been your host, KC. Keep your stick on the ice.